Are you looking for the best pocket knives in your budget? Well, in today's video, we break down the top 5 best pocket knives that are available on the market.
I made this list based on their price, quality, durability and more. To find out more information about this product, you can check out the description below and also make sure you subscribe for more reviews. Okay, so let's get started with the video.
Starting at number 5, we have the Kershaw Iridium Folding Pocket Knife. Though we deemed it a little too heavy for our best knives for backpacking and hiking list, at 3.3 ounces, the Kershaw Iridium is far from being too heavy to be one of our favorite EDC pocket knives for 2025. When you consider its size and construction, we think the Iridium could be used to put on a little more weight. Alright, we're kidding. If anything, the size-to-weight ratio is just about perfect. D2 tool steel and aluminum handle scales help keep the price of the Iridium down, but that doesn't mean this overly sharp fidget spinner isn't full-featured. The Iridium has Kershaw's take on the hottest lock mechanism, the crossbar lock. It also uses Kershaw's KVT ball bearing system in the knife's pivot for butter-smooth opening and closing. Aside from that, and aside from being one of our favorite flipper knives as well, the Iridium has some advanced design features that aid in its performance and carry. In terms of performance, the large, choil-style cutout below the Duralock lock mechanism significantly increases your grip on the knife. With grip always being a concern with aluminum scales, especially when your hands are wet, this is reassuring. In terms of carry, the Iridium has a deep carry pocket clip, so only you need to know you're carrying it. But it also has an anodized orange lanyard toggle if you want to add some accessory cord for easy retrieval from your pocket, pack, and beyond. Moving on at number 4, we have the WeKnife Big Banter Pocket Knife. Part of a trio, the WeKnife Big Banter is the big brother of the Banter and Baby Banter. All three of these knives have found their place in the annals of knife history in a very short period of time. This is due in part to all three of them being made from exceptional materials, excelling in performance, and being priced just right for the everyday user. The Big Banter is a full-size knife consisting of a drop point .20 CV blade and micarta handle scales. It also features a steel frame for extra dexterity, as well as ball bearings in the pivot for an incredibly awesome deployment experience. Additionally, and this is something we've seen on a lot of WeKnife knives, the attention to detail on the Big Banter kicks the functionality up a notch. Take for example the jimping in the choil. Having this extra touch point in this specific area provides you with a better grip. It also helps out when you're working on tougher tasks. Another detail is the fact that one handle scale has a slightly larger relief to better access the liner lock. It would be one thing if this were a large relief, but we're talking about less than 1/8 of an inch that improves the user experience and ease of use. Overall, the Big Banter is a larger folding knife that works in all hand sizes due to its large, indexable choil. It has a great size-to-weight ratio, and its stone-washed 20 CV steel is considered super steel, as it excels in both corrosion and abrasion resistance. What this all boils down to is a knife that you can use, abuse, and rely on, and then give it to your children and tell them to do the same. At number 3, we have the Benchmade EDC Knife. From the S90V drop point blade to the carbon fiber scales, there's no question that the Benchmade Freak is a premium knife. Just like with all of the other Benchmade folders we've had the joy of playing with, the Axis lock brings an added layer of comfort in knowing that it won't fail. S90V is super premium stainless steel that defies all odds in terms of corrosion and abrasion resistance, but it also holds an excellent edge. In fact, the only downside to S90V is that it's a real pain to sharpen. Thankfully, you probably won't have to sharpen it for years. But if you do, Benchmade offers its Life Sharp guarantee for the life of the knife. Outside of the materials and build, the Freak excels in size and shape. At almost 8.5 inches, it's right in the sweet spot for length. With almost 3.5 inches of that being the blade, you'll find that the Benchmade Freak is incredibly balanced. The contoured handle, with its chamfered edges, fits every hand size and type, and the RST-style blade ramp on the spine of the blade lets you bear down and get the big tasks done with ease. The Freak once lived at the very top of this list, but was usurped by the Knafslander II, an exceptional knife for less than half the price of the Freak. At number 2, we have the CIVIVI Sendy 3-in-1 Multitool Pocket Knife. Like the Lander 2, the CIVIVI Sendy is the brainchild of Ben Peterson, who has easily become one of the most likable and most enthusiastic knife people in the game today. The Sendy is a step back in time, an opportunity to slow down. It's styled like the pocket knives of yesteryear that you would take out of your pocket while cutting an apple picked freshly from a tree while you walked through an orchard. Somewhere in the background, big band or ragtime music plays. Can you feel it? I can. The Sendy is a vibe. Available in both drop point and spade point Nitro V blades, I am a big fan of the spade point variant. Spade blades are great for slicing, cutting, skinning, and more precision work where you want to avoid poking through something. I am also a big fan of the low-profile flipper on the Sendy, which gets a smooth assist from the caged bearings that surround the knife's pivot. Although the Sendy is priced right to be considered the best budget pocket knife on this list, Nitro V is quickly proving that it's one of the most well-rounded knife steels around today. CIVIVI has taken quite a liking to the New Jersey-made stainless steel that is only available through the New Jersey Steel Baron, and it can be found on a variety of their current models. Other admirable aspects of Nitro V are its toughness, edge retention, and the minimal effort it takes to resharpen it when the time comes. And finally, at number 1, we have the CIVIVI pocket knife. A good budget pocket knife will cost you less than $100 and get the job done. But a great budget pocket knife will cost around the same, feature premium materials, and get the job done well. That's the story with the CIVIVI Conspirator, whose Nitro V blade steel, micarta handle scales, and button lock belong on a knife twice the price. But that's been the story all along with CIVIVI and its sister company, WeKnife Co. Both have been making a lot of other production knife manufacturers second-guess their retail pricing. Did we mention the ball bearings that aid in the opening and overall operation of the Conspirator? Combined with the crossbar-style button lock and the flipper deployment, you would be hard-pressed to find another knife out there that functions as smoothly and reliably. Ball bearings used to only come on the most premium of production knives. Now, they're available on almost every CIVIVI folding knife in production. Regarding the Nitro V blade steel, it's a real head-scratcher that more brands aren't using it on their knives. Nitro V is the brainchild of New Jersey Steel Baron, a company that provides steel-to-knife manufacturers of all sizes, all over the world. They set out to make a blade steel that was nearly impervious to corrosion, that was tough, and held a terrific edge. Nitro V was the answer. The Conspirator is the kind of knife that you don't mind using and abusing because it didn't break your bank. But what's more, is that it can take it. This knife was made to be dragged around and used in all environments for your lifetime.
Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you like this video. If this video was helpful to you, please make sure a like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe.